Greetings, demons, and welcome to a bit of a general gaming discussion. I am going to be talking about, specifically, the fact that the PlayStation 3, PSP, and PlayStation Vita stores are going to be closed this year. And if you know anything about me, you'll know that I am someone who is very into the PlayStation Vita, despite the fact that it is very much a failed console, and I understand that very much. But yeah, I just got essentially just an informational email from PlayStation going over all the changes that are going to be happening with the PS3, PSP, and PS Vita, and I thought I'd just go over it. So, the email reads, "We are closing PlayStation Store on PlayStation 3 on 2nd of July 2021 and on PlayStation Vita device on 27th of August 2021. Additionally, the remaining purchase functionality for the PSP will also retire on the 2nd of July 2021. So, this isn't immediately, which is what a lot of people were thinking when the original news broke, but it still means that there's only a few months for you to be able to download any of your games that you own digitally on those platforms. If you're someone who only has a PSP Go, I would suggest, maybe forking out the money to be able to get the SD card. I know it's a specific type of card that you need, but extend your storage, download everything that you own. I'm going to be doing that with my Vita, which is going to be expensive because those cards were expensive at original release, and secondhand they go for way more. So I'm not so happy with that, but I kind of need to be able to preserve all that content because I have a lot of PS Vita games, and the vast majority are digital, and it's a real shame, at least to me, that they're basically, not only did they kill off the Vita in the first place, but they're now removing any value for the console beyond getting the cartridges, which, honestly, you are very lucky if you're able to find the Vita cartridges, consistently. But anyway, carrying on, the email continues to say that after thoughtful consideration, we decided to make these changes in an effort to focus our resources for PlayStation stores on PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5, which will enable us to enhance the customer experience even further. We thank you for your support on these platforms throughout the years." And that's the thing. It's never going to be the case that a store will remain open forever, at least an online storefront. There's some exceptions to this, obviously, things like Steam on PC. It's very unlikely that we'll ever actually lose that, just because it's something that will move on through the generations of technology. When it comes to consoles, their storefronts are always going to eventually close. We saw this either last year or the year before with the closing of the Wii Shop channel, and, that was a huge loss. We saw the same thing with the DS, or the DSi, should I say, and, a lot of other consoles that have got online storefronts have lost their, storefront eventually, because the company just wants to put more money and more time and more effort into the newer stuff, which I think is understandable. Microsoft is very good for actually keeping everything running. There's very little in terms of their servers that they've ever closed off, which I very, very much appreciate. The only thing that I can really think of is Halo 2's multiplayer, which, to be fair, they did then allow for third-party servers and stuff, so to this day you still can play that. It's just it's not on official servers, you have to be able to get a proxy, stuff like that. And that's the thing. With a game, when its multiplayer goes down, there are ways of making servers, like private servers or otherwise, and, that game can live on forever. But when it comes to a storefront and the ability to download and buy games, it very much is a case that once they are gone, they are gone. And it's really unfortunate, especially when you think the PSP, the PS Vita, and the PS3 all had a lot of digital exclusives that are only on those platforms. So anyone that doesn't have those currently and doesn't buy them soon, or anyone that has them but doesn't have them downloaded, soon will lose them forever. And as I say, they're games that have never been re-released on other platforms, they're games that never had physical releases. It's kind of unfair to a lot of fans of some very good games that are out there. But yeah, that is really all I wanted to go over. There is more to the email, but it's not really anything of interest beyond just kind of repeating and specifying the details. But yeah, I just want to talk about this. It's something that's very close to home because I'm someone who has a PS3, has a PSP, and a PS Vita, and I'm a huge fan of all of those consoles. So, yeah, it's very much just a thing of, I'm, happy that the PS4 and PS5 are going to get a lot more support now, but at the same time, I didn't exactly think they were lacking before. So, yeah, this is basically just a video to say, if you own any digital content for the PSP, PS Vita, or PS3, make sure you've got it downloaded, or you may lose it forever. It's definitely possible that there may be some workaround where you can re-download stuff, but it's very unlikely, at least from my perspective. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Tell me what you think in the comments below, and yeah, otherwise, like, subscribe, all that jazz, and I'll see you next time. Bye!
Lunar rainbow flag, happy pride, rabbit with facts. Streamer, let's play, they them out like dinosaurs. FNA, FN, control, not the leader of a cult. Rabbit with sax, it's Lunar.